Well, it's camping time again. We rented another adventure van, this time from Escape Campervans, and this is our ride for the weekend. This is a Ford Transit, and this is the Green Hornet. And inside there's actually seats, back seat here that fits 3 people. And here is the couch/bed area. And the kitchen and everything is here in the back. So a little galley kitchen, nothing too fancy, but this will certainly do the job. We got a little pull-out Dometic refrigerator right here. A little hand pump sink. They just filled it up with water. Oh, there we go. A little propane stove and some cubby storage here. So there actually is solar on the roof, they said. I think there's a little panel up there. There's a little 100-watt panel up front, but they said that's certainly enough to run the Dometic fridge. And I think that's the only other thing that there is electric for. So we're going to the sand dunes this weekend, and this will be a perfect vehicle for us to get out and camp. So you can see the camper van is pretty long. I think it is a 10-person passenger van, so it's not the high roof at all, but we actually happen to have a Ram ProMaster right here, and it's comparable size. I think ours might be, it looks just about the same length, but this is certainly taller, so should have comparable room, but just not as much headroom. All right, let's pack stuff up. We're hanging out in the back of the camper van right now. We haven't seen any sand yet because we got here in the middle of the night. It was pitch black. So we're hoping to wake up and see glorious sand dunes right off from our campsite. But so far it seems like we're on the moon right now. So here's the back of our camper van. It's set up right now kind of in the lounge mode, just with 2 bench seats on either side. There is a little hole here for a table. We couldn't find the table leg, so we didn't get the table set up, but it worked perfect as a bench. And actually, this entire side slides over, and this entire thing becomes a huge bed. So you just slide this out. This comes all the way over and hooks on this side. This cushion slides over. This one folds. And you got a huge bed. This actually slides out, and this cushion expands out too. But I need to sit somewhere. But we actually slept here last night, and it was really comfortable. It would be a lot better if the van was level, because we were kind of leaning downhill and all the blood was rushing to our heads. So we had to flip head to feet. But the cushions are really comfortable, and all in all, it was a pretty good night's sleep, a lot better than sleeping in a tent. It did get down into the low 20s last night, so we're happy to be sleeping inside of a vehicle. but there wasn't any external heater or anything like that in some of the other ones that we've tried. But our 20-degree sleeping bags worked really well, and we had some extra blankets, so it was a pretty good night's sleep.
My favorite part was how long it is. So
Yeah.
I'm almost 6 feet tall, and my head and my feet were not touching, which is nice because the last time we rented a van, I was a little bit squished.
Yeah, you were cramped up. But yeah, I mean, even laying a little at an angle, you can completely stretch out with your feet all the way out and be really comfortable. So one great thing here with the Escape Campervans, you can actually rent them to go one way. So they have locations across the country. So we could have rented this one here in Denver and drove all the way out to California and then flew home. So not many other camper van rentals offer that. So it's a great option. So kind of our overall thoughts on this van, it was so-so, I'd say. We wish it was the high top van so you can actually stand up and walk around, and the kitchen is a lot less than some of the others, but it worked perfect for this trip, sleeping inside instead of out in a tent, and it did the job.
So our favorite parts of this van were the bed was huge. It was long, it was wide. We definitely had enough room for 2 people and a dog, and with some extra. And then it was really nice that that bed folded up, and we had 2 long bench seats and the table. You could have dinner there, you could play games there. That part was really, really nice. The downsides to this van is there's not really a heater inside. If it gets really cold, it did get pretty cold last night. It was down in the 20s. The kitchen is facing outside, so if it's raining, snowing, you are out in the elements while you're cooking. So that part wasn't our favorite. And then we also wish we would have brought a lantern, because the lighting situation, there was no LED lights in there as well. So the lighting situation was kind of so-so.
We do wish there was some more venting in the van. So if you rented this in the summer, I don't think the window's open and there's no like max air vent or anything like that. So I think it'd probably get pretty hot in there. There's not any extra air conditioning or anything like that. I mean, I guess you could use the vehicle's air conditioner, but you'd be running the vehicle while doing that as well. So worked a little better for maybe fall and spring when it's not super hot or cold.